Hi, boys and girls. Did you have a good break? We're so glad everybody is back. This week we're learning about polar animals. And I wanted to show you what polar means. That's one of our vocabulary words this week. Polar starts with a P. That means they live at one end of the earth or the other, either the top of the earth or the bottom of the earth. This is what the earth would look like if we flattened it out. So we're going to learn about animals that come from the different polar regions. And the second word we're going to learn is whale. Whales live closer to these whales are killer whales. They live closer to the North Pole, where it's cold all the time. These are all animals that like cold weather and snow and ice. Do you like cold weather and snow and ice? You do? It's fun to make snowmen, isn't it? And if we get enough snow, we haven't had enough this year, we can go sliding. That's always fun, going down the hill. Well, today we're going to play a bingo game. And in your materials, you should have about 6 of these bingo cards. And then you should have some small ones that you can cut out. So here's what we're going to do. I want each of you to get at least one of these pages with the bingo card and put it in front of you. And then I'm going to pull a card and we're going to try to cover that whole card up and call out all the animals that are on your card. You think you can do that? Okay. First animal we have is called the Arctic fox. He looks like a regular fox, but he's all white. Do you have an Arctic fox on your card? I have one on my card. I'm going to cover it up. And I have one on this card too. The next animal, I bet you can tell me what this is. That's right, it's a bear. Now, what kind of a bear do you think lives where it's cold and icy all the time? A polar bear, that's right. So if you have a polar bear on your card, put a button or a coin or anything you have at home you can use to put on top of these. In your backpacks, you got some large links that look like a paper clip. You could use those to cover up your card even. So I'm going to cover up my bears. I have 2 bears, one on each card. Then we have a walrus. Oh, they're like a seal, you're right. Yes, those are big teeth. Do you know what we call those teeth? They're called tusks. Can you say that? Tusks. Kind of hard, isn't it? So if you have a walrus, cover up your walrus. That's right, it's a bunny rabbit. But this bunny is called an Arctic hare, and he has extra thick fur and extra layers underneath that so that he can live where it's cold all the time and not get too sick. So if you have an Arctic hare, put something on top of it. This is an owl. This one is called a snowy owl. You're right, because he likes the snow and the ice. Oh, I can't fool you guys. So if you have a snowy owl, put a button on your snowy owl. Okay. There's that whale again. He's called an orca, or a killer whale. If you have one of those, put a button on it. How about a seal? Do you have a seal on your card? Cover him up. My card's not doing so well here. How about a beluga whale? Do you remember the song, Baby Beluga in the Deep Blue Sea? This is what a beluga whale looks like. They're white. Oh, I have one of those. I get to cover it up. Then we have a bird called a puffin. And puffins live the same types of places penguins live. And they almost look like a penguin, don't they? Then we have caribou. Caribou are like deer or reindeer, but they have even thicker fur and thicker skin to keep them warm. I don't have a caribou. Oh, you know what this one is called? It's called a narwhale. And some people say it's a unicorn of the sea because it has a long, that's right, he's a long horn coming right out of the top of his head, just like a unicorn does. And this is called a musk ox. We don't see those around Lexington anywhere. But this animal is kind of like a buffalo or a great big cow. Did you cover up all your card? You did! That's awesome! Clear off your cards and we can try it all over again. Cut up your cards and have one of the grown-ups in your house help you play. And there's enough cards so that your brother and sister, anybody else at your house who wants to play can too. So have a good day and we will talk to you later. Bye!